What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 12 of In The Coop Podcast. I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. I'm embarrassed. I can't really fathom my thoughts right now. But on the bright side of things, we're still on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Now at 980 subscribers. Definitely shout out to our new subscribers as always. And of course, our OGs holding it down. This episode, we're going to go over our sickening loss to UM. Going to go over week 6 college football. We got a new top 25. Got some news that happened after the games, and some hot topics, and of course our Q&A. But we're always active in the chat. But fellas, how y'all feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Like you say, disappointed, but hey, man,
I'm hurt, man. Hurt. We only play war chants after wins, man. We go straight in episodes. But man, it's hard, man. But Christian, how you feeling, dog?
That's how I'm feeling.
I mean, we're going to get into it, but of course, before we get into feel that. Before we get into it, we got to get our little Q&A out the way. Y'all know which program produced the most Heisman winners in college football since 2000? You got Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan, or USC. Which one you going with?
I'm part of Michigan.
Michigan. Who you got, Christian?
It's either Michigan or Alabama. Give me Alabama since DeLoach said Michigan.
Know that this is since 2000. But let's Grill Master, you got it right. Shout out to OG Grill Master coming in. OG supporting. But the answer is Oklahoma. They have 4 Heisman winners since the year of 2000. That's Baker Mayfield, Sam Bradford, Kyler Murray, Jason White. Did not know that.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh,
I said Kyler Murray. Did I say Kyler Murray?
But maybe I think it's me, man.
I feel that, but oh my goodness, man. Number 18, Florida State loses to number 3, Miami, 28-22. Following the 3-2, 0-2 in the ACC. Initial thoughts after the loss. I want to know what you guys thought when that clock hit 0 and Michael Irvin started acting a fool and all this stuff. What was y'all thinking about?
Man, I was sick, man. It was definitely a good game overall, but I want us to win. But like I said, I was sick. Lost for words, man. We gotta capitalize on them plays and make more plays, man. When it comes down to it, I don't know.
But Christian, what was your initial thoughts, man, when that clock hit 0 and you saw that Florida State lost?
One, pissed off. 2, I know I talk a lot of trash about your boy, but man, hey, he showed up. He showed up. He did. So I had to tip my hat to Carson Beck a little bit, just a little bit.
Not all the way, y'all. Just a little
bit. Like it may not be now, but the true Carson Beck is going to show
sooner or later, huh?
Sooner or later, but no, man, disheartening, man. I turned it off after halftime, dog. I couldn't do it. I got high blood pressure, dog.
I mean, OG Grillmaster hit it on the head, man. Some of our situational play wasn't good, but it's not even. I just can't believe this happened. I mean, when I caught his 0 and I almost cried. We're too good of a team to be getting whooped on and making mistakes like this. I haven't smiled all weekend. This was not the FSU standard at all. We have to stop with the trick plays and run the ball. Everybody knows we run the end around with Mike
flickers and all this. Man, no.
Everybody knows it.
Inside zone, hand the ball, let the running back get downhill. All this trickery and like, no, man, keep it simple, stupid. You're gonna line up.
We ran the same
over the inside zone all the way down the field.
Yeah, see, we ran the same end of the round twice.
And then got under center and ran that ball. That's what I expected us to do.
Then they're like, man, we know Danzig can get up out of there, right? We know track speed. But good Lord, man, they ain't falling for it.
It was a mismatch in the trenches.
That too.
And like Christian said, Carson Beck he had a field trip at Doak Campbell. Like, he had fun. That's what I can't stand. He literally came into Doak and had fun.
And Malachi Tony.
Yes, they literally left saying, I can't wait to come back to Doak. That's not good. That is not the standard. And let's go to the next question, y'all. What are y'all thoughts on the fourth quarter comeback? I want to know what y'all think before I say something.
I feel like we waited too late, man. Because when I looked at the score was 28-11. Then I look again, it was 28-22. So I'm like, bro, we could have used all that momentum from the fourth quarter and applied it through the first three quarters. So why we wait all the way to the end to finally get going?
Yeah, and one thing too, man, I love Gus Malzahn, but some of the play calls in the first quarter had me baffled. Coach, what are we doing? We want to end around. The next series, we're going to end around, throw it back to Tommy. I'm like, bro, like this, man, bro, we ain't got to play this trickery for later in the game. Right now,
y'all see that play when Tommy looked away and clapped? Man, I ain't fooled nobody.
Ain't fooled nobody. That's through the pit.
Man. And I want to say something about this too. Tommy isn't a bad quarterback, but he needs to get in the weight room or something. Because y'all see when he throwing the ball, he's like, it ain't got enough zip on it. It ain't getting there fast enough. I seen one time he threw it and he put all his body into it, just jump, twist, and turn. That's it. But when it comes to this fourth quarter comeback, what I have to say is you find your fight in the fourth quarter of a Florida State and Miami game. You find your fight in the fourth quarter. I can't get over that. Yeah, it was a good comeback. Yeah, we showed some heart. That's something we didn't do last year, but I'm starting to blame the transfer portal. There's guys here. There's guys everywhere. You got to understand what comes with being a Seminole. And it ain't waiting till the fourth quarter of a Miami game to finally figure out that you want to play football. You can look at any Florida State versus Miami game and tell me when Florida State didn't play the first three quarters and came out blasting fourth quarter. That's a dog fight from the first snap to the last. You would have thought Miami knew about this rivalry more than we did. The way they came out. But that's my thoughts, man. It was too late, and it made me mad because you just don't find your fight in the fourth quarter. I mean, yeah, you do, but the first three quarters was non-existent. But I know a lot of people stopped watching after the third quarter. I would too. But the TV was just in front of me. I ain't had no choice. But
shoot, I was at the red. Double XP, baby.
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the offensive performance versus Miami. I mean, it wasn't. When you look at the numbers, it wasn't bad as it looked. But I mean, we had 83 plays, almost 100 plays, 404 total yards. We were able to pass the ball pretty decent, 272 yards, 132 rushing, 29 first downs. We have like 10 plus more than Miami did. 7 for 16 on third down. I call that below average. 3 for 4 on fourth. I mean, that's pretty good. 4.9 yards a play. I mean, when y'all look at this offensive performance, I mean, it doesn't look too bad number wise, but the effort was not there.
No, you know what disregard all those numbers?
What?
2 interceptions, 1 fumble, 7 for 16 on third down.
And not to mention, they scored on two of the turnovers we had. So that's 14 points off the turnovers.
Off muscle. You spotted them. You spotted them 14 of the way. 29?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Take those 2 turnovers away, we win the game.
14 away.
We win the game.
Ball game, dog.
We had Michael Pettis, our offensive tackle, left with an injury in the first half. Didn't return. He was the only Florida State offensive lineman to not give up a pressure. Played at least 22 snaps, but I mean, it must have been serious because I was going to say, like, man, I know a lot of people who don't sit out in rivalry games, so it had to be a serious injury.
Miami decent, but they had some of these cats looking like they first, second round eligible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
What the DNA? Man, Ruben, man, I saw the PFF stats. 11 quarterback hits, 8 hurries, like a sack or two. I'm like, man, God, what are we doing?
He had a 90% pass rush win rate.
What?
No, 32% win rate and won 90% of his pass rush reps.
Wow.
That's pitiful.
Man, this man looking like Miles Garrett.
But Castellanos, he threw the ball 45 times, completed 25 of them, as you know, 272 yards. He also ran the ball 16 times with only 57 yards. Sawchuk, 11 rushes for 47 yards. Chroma, man, 6 rushes, 23 yards. Had that one fumble that caught. That's luckily. Miami didn't score on that turnover, but it was. I mean, that was a crucial turnover for us. Deuce sparked a little bit, 87 yards. McCoy and Pittman got on the board for us with their 39 yards apiece. It just felt like we didn't know what we wanted to do, run or pass. I mean, it's just we didn't have.
We didn't have no identity, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? Like Tommy threw the ball 45 times. Like that ain't his game. Where we throwing the ball 45 times. Like, Jay Trav, I don't think Jay Trav ever threw the ball 45.
Yeah, Jay Trav never threw that ball that many times.
Like, wait.
That's really. But like, I want to go what Christian said. I wanted to know where the downhill running was. Where was the inside zone? Bro, what was the power plays?
Bro, the first couple of plays of the first drive, I said, oh, yeah, Miami finna get it. No, I'm talking about inside zone to the right. Oh, Clone I'm busting out 7-8 yards. I said, oh, it about to be a long day. Lo and behold. Like it was working for you, man. They used to all this end around. And, if you want to get Danzy the ball that much, just line them up in the backfield. Inside zone, outside zone, power counter, sweep, power read. You got Castellanos back there still. I'll be terrified of that.
Man, halfback talk. We should have ran the re-option from Dalvin Cook. What a re-option we could
RPO game. Like, man, what's up? Like, it's a lot of stuff, man.
But we had 3 turnovers against Virginia, and we had 3 turnovers against Miami. So that should tell you why we're losing. Or 2 losses, we had 3 turnovers apiece. Decision making, man. Look, and Castellanos, man, he's too old. I can see if he was a freshman, sophomore. Come on, man. I'm trying to work with you, guys.
Me too.
I'm trying to work,
man.
We were stopped on 7 straight drives, 4 punts, 3 turnovers. Like I said, we're too old to be doing this type of stuff. Old as in our leader. He's not he's a new guy to Florida State, but he ain't new to college football. But we were held to our season low, 22 points. No run game.
Yeah,
or pass game was developed. Like, I think OG Will said it. We should have just kept running the ball. I mean, we were no dimensional. People say one dimensional. We were no dimensional. We had nothing going on. Well, mainly just through, first through third quarter. I just can't get over the turnovers, man. Putting the ball on the ground.
Especially in the rivalry games. That's what you can't have.
He turned over in the rivalry game, bro.
But to end it off with this offensive performance, I mean, we was not consistent until it was too late. Tommy and Deuce showed some life, but the inconsistency, the turnovers, protection problems made everything hard for us. And speaking of protection problems, Christian, did you see the pressure differences between Miami's defensive line and our defensive line? I think we only probably had you can count on 2 hands how many pressures we had.
Cool, I think
Miami had like 50-something.
Yeah.
But the fourth quarter comeback would have been good enough if we handled business first through third quarter.
At least put us for the fourth quarter win.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. The fourth quarter was impressive, but if it like Christian said, it just negates everything when you have 2 interceptions and 1 fumble throughout the first 3 quarters. I mean, is there anything else I want to add on to this offensive performance before we move on?
We need the identity. We need to discover our identity when it comes to these big teams. Like, why we didn't get what happened from the Bama game to not? Like you said, we gotta limit the turnovers though. We gotta make better decisions when it comes down to it.
The numbers are there. You start turning the ball over, we'll still be on the field.
I mean, the offense played. Actually, offense probably had the better game, but for the first time in the Coop Podcast history, man, no offensive MVP. I couldn't choose one. It was hard. None.
No, I wouldn't pick no MVP for this.
None.
We back in the air.
If y'all have an offensive MVP, please put it in the chat.
But you see what I'm saying, bro? We need to get our tight ends more involved, bro. I ain't seen Randy Pittman get not one little tight end screen or nothing the whole game.
Miami penalties helped y'all out.
Get the ball to the playmakers.
Yeah, Nicholas just said, shout out to Nicholas. I don't know if he's been in here.
I think he's a new subscriber.
Shout out to Nicholas, man. Welcome to the podcast. But, I mean, he was right, man. Miami had 13 penalties for 155 yards or something like that. 115, something like that. But, yeah, them penalties helped us. But.
No, they was beating us by the second quarter. They probably didn't even care. Hey, you can get a personal foul. It don't matter. They can have it.
No.
Holding. It's okay, son. Let it go. We'll get it back.
Our defensive performance versus Miami.
Talk to me.
I don't want to talk to you. 338 total yards Miami had.
Hey, man.
241 passing yards. 97 rushing yards on 32 carries. That's probably the only impressive thing that I've seen. They allowed 14 first downs. Miami was 5 for 14 on third down. That's pretty impressive. 2 for 3 on fourth down, which is also pretty horrible. Oh, what the? Beck, man. I mean, he almost had a perfect game. Man, completed 20 of his 27 passes, 241 yards, and that boy had 4 touchdowns in Doak. Disappointing performance for me. I mean, We did have 3 turnovers, like we mentioned in offense, that put our defense in a bad position and our backs against the wall. But D'Lo, we know when something like that happens, and offense creates, has a turnover, and we're backed up. You have to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We were not perfect at all in any one of those. But we were very passive on defense, letting Miami move around, giving them cushion, all these soft zones. And everything looks bad when your D-line isn't producing. And that's just real. Like we can talk about the linebackers. We can talk about the DBs, but without the D-line producing, man, this is all just. And I mean, it's the same for the offense because the offensive line ain't producing.
I got a lot to say about the defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, me too. Hey,
this was a mismatch in effort, scheme, or talent, or maybe all 3.
Scheme. That's one.
Man,
hey,
we
man,
had the 17.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. We take one more loss. Man. Hey, man, Tony, you might be better off in UCLA, man. I'm tired of this, man. Hey, man, like we get an ACC play and they start dicing this 3-3-5 up. Like what's going on? Like Virginia had a field day. Made Carson Beck look like the second coming of Joe Montana. Like, good gracious, God.
Yeah,
no pressure. I ain't gonna lie. Who was that? The DC that came from Wisconsin? No, the offer. What coach came from Wisconsin?
It was Nebraska. No, it was Wisconsin, but it's the DC and the D-line coach.
Got to go back. Sorry. Oh damn. Need you to come out the office. Need you back on the side. Because, like, no, man. What buddy name? Number 10?
Yeah, get him out the He need to get rid of him out the roster.
I rather deal with a freshman.
And speaking of freshmen, the freshman D linemen were the bright spots on that D line. Like Kevin Wynn got in there. I told y'all he's gonna be one of the a great nose tackle. I saw when he came in, he had some great pop coming off low. I mean, he's gonna be a good one. I seen Coach Odell having our legendary Darnell Dockett talking to those freshmen after the game. So those are the guys that's going to lead this program, but especially on the defensive side. But yeah, I mean, like y'all said, I don't think we have a fear factor right now on our defensive line, man. No, I don't think anybody's fearing us defensive line wise. And I mean, it's our fault.
The linebackers, I don't think they fear the linebackers.
I don't think they fear anybody on this defense.
I don't think they fear the defense, to be honest with you.
That's a Florida State standard, though. Out of all Florida State teams, that defense is scary, or it's supposed to. But I'm gonna say this: in a rivalry game, someone on defense, and D'Lo, Miami, Clemson, Florida, someone on defense has to set the tone.
Yeah.
I was waiting all night for somebody to set the tone on defense.
You want to know what's crazy? And you can tell me if I'm wrong. I ain't seen nobody set the tone in the last 4 weeks. The last person I seen set the tone was Earl Little. Earl Little, Alabama game.
Yeah. Okay.
After that, crickets, silence. Where are we? Like who's gonna come to the party and get it cracking?
Like I said, man, I want to talk about all the defenders, but it's the D line, man.
We ain't getting no pressure.
That's not FSU football.
Then on top of that, no pressure. We just, I don't know. We playing too much soft cover man on the back end. Like, bro, they got head start, so we playing coverage at 15 yards.
Quarterback should be scared and nervous playing Florida State. I can't name one quarterback this year, maybe other than maybe Ty Simpson, but he still threw over 100 yards. But we need a fear factor, man. D'Lo, when we play LSU, quarterback. I didn't ever heard of him until after we played him. He wasn't doing all that against us. What other quarterback? I mean, it's just what it is. That's just what it is. But we really let Carson Beck and some freshmen who don't even have names yet, but they got one now. They came into Doak. I can understand. Okay, maybe if it was at Miami, I wouldn't be as mad. But they came into Doak and had a field day. When Miami scored, all you heard was blur. And it was a freshman. I'm disappointed in defense.
Bro, I was watching the game. After the first touchdown, Buddy got in the camera and said, "Oh, no, shut that ass up." I said, "Yo, no, he did not." Just disrespect the war chant like that. I wanted to bow off his buddy chin. Ain't no way, bro. If I was Osceola, I would have speared him with the spear. You come over here disrespecting us.
Hey man, we gotta tighten with our corners, man. We gotta rotate them corners, man. Wilson in this game.
4-2-5, man.
Wilson didn't give up the fake slant. I mean, this fake fade slant.
Yo,
then he
one of the boys got broke on the touchdown, man. Buddy hit. Oh my!
No, you want to talk about broke? I don't even know. Let's talk about the person who got trucked. Let's talk about that. Earl Little. He's supposed to be our thumper. He's supposed to be our head dog. Fletcher hit him with a 1-2 and lowered his whole shoulder.
Put him on his back.
I knew in that moment. God, man, look. And speaking of that, a defensive back led our defense in tackles once again.
I ain't even surprised no more.
Earl Little. This is the guy who said this game is going to be a bloodbath. Where was the blood? Where was the blood?
It was blood out there. It was just ours and not theirs.
And then what pisses me off even more, we have an offense who runs trick plays. They don't just pop up and run it. I know they running it in practice. So how are you getting fooled by Miami? A flea flicker? That's something you do outside. Stay home, man.
I disagree, man.
But I can't say that your offense has all these trick plays in their book, and I know they're running it on y'all in practice. So you telling me Miami can run a flea flicker?
The same flea flicker we done seen since
1994. That's the same type, but we did it. They did out of shotgun. But yeah, the second person who kind of impressed me, D-Lo, you know him, Blake Nicholson, man. He played a good game. See, this goes back to what I said about the transfer portal. Guys coming in not knowing what the standard is, how much these games really mean. Blake here, Blake isn't a transfer, right? D-Lo?
Huh? No, Blake ain't no transfer.
Blake has 6 tackles, 1 sack, 2 TFLs. That's a linebacker. That's somebody who knows what this game means.
We need to see more of that, man.
Yes.
I guess he's the only one.
But speaking of those 2 receivers, we had the freshman who had 7 catches for 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just pitiful. We did a good job.
One back.
Yeah, could have been 3. Oh, that was the most embarrassing one.
The one they called back. It seemed like nobody wanted to tackle him.
The dude is 5'8". Hit him. Push him. He don't even look like he big. He like he's 5'8", probably 167, bro. Look.
No, Yanni. Bet got the 4 for $4 from Wendy's, the $3 bundle from McDonald's, a day's triple. He went back to Wendy's and got a day's triple. Went to Publix and got him a sub sandwich and a sweet tea. Went back to Dunkin' Donuts and got a dozen of grape jelly filled donut. Man, the man got whatever he wanted.
Yeah, man, this was horrible, man. CJ Daniels had 5 receptions, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns.
We made Carson Bet. That game just up Carson Bet draft stock. Do you not know that?
Yeah.
That game alone just up this man. Oh my God.
To end it off, man, our linebacker led us in sacks and pressure. That's probably music to DeLoach's ears, but I hate it. There's no way a linebacker should be leading in the defensive lineman's category. But it could be worse. It could be a DB. So I mean,
hey Nicholas, before you go, hey man, tell your people to subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lame now. I don't care about you being, Miami. Tell them to subscribe, man.
What's going on, OG Pete?
Get there.
OG Jake said Weezy got his first touchdown. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of people did some great things, but it's just that just got negated by it. Where's Omar Graham? Yeah, where was Omar? How many snaps? Can somebody find out how many snaps he played? Because he's somebody who's been here, and he should have been out there if he wasn't out there. Yanni said Jerry. First of all, we don't call him. He's back to Jeremiah Wilson. He's no longer Jerry Wilson in the podcast anymore. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Jeremiah Wilson. Oh, that slant. Look, D-Lo, I'm not a DB. I'm not a linebacker. Are you giving up a slant on the goal line? Man, you better fade.
It looked like he was going to run a fade, and he broke it back down for the slant. That's a good little setup, though.
No. When I played corner,
man. First of all,
but I'd rather him beat me on a fade than a slant, though. I'm not getting beat on a slant.
No, it how he got broke down is just as bad. Whether it was the fade, man, he hit him with the mink. But he jumped to the sideline. He went in some Even I was like, oh, and I'm rooting for us.
I ain't lie. I like that. That's a good little setup, bro.
That was a good setup. I can't.
You gotta get hands on in the red zone because it's little bit of space and everything happens a lot faster when we get in that red zone. So we gotta get hands on early. Well, act like we go. Don't be playing the coverage in the end zone. Like you just giving them the touchdown already.
OG Jake said it, but our run defense was okay, but it wasn't good enough for this rivalry game.
You only said Omar Brown had 17 plays.
Something must be going on in practice or something, because that is a guy who's been here long enough to know how much these games mean, and he should know the standard by now. So maybe injury, I don't know, but I'm surprised he only got 16 plays. But we had 7 pressures as a defensive line. Through 60 minutes of a rivalry football game, we generated 7 pressures. And let's take away our linebacker. We had 5 pressures compared to Miami's 47. Look, man, defensive line has to step up, man.
The game is one of the train.
We can talk about the DBs, we can talk about the linebackers, but the D line, man, like you gotta help us out. Help us out, man. We can need some pressure. Get some consistent pressure, man.
Hey, I know one thing they can help get number 10 off the field.
And he lost his starting position to the freshman, Desir, which is when he's gonna have a
good
linebacker snaps.
I like that young cat. He gonna be
Elijah Herring did a good job. He had 38 snaps. Justin had 28. Blake had 20. So Blake was our highest producing linebacker, and he had the 3rd amount of plays. AJ Cottrell, 8 plays. If you're a DB, you're taught not to allow the slant. Let them beat you. See, that's what. Come on, man.
He ain't like I said, well, he ain't need to get hands on Buddy for real.
And that's why Yanni said it. That's why I don't want to go too hard on Daryl because he is commanding double teams, triple teams. And if I was Daryl, I'm cussing out everybody on that defensive line. There's no way I'm getting doubled and triple teams. And none of y'all ain't making no play.
I'm trying to see Daniel Lyons. I was high on Daniel when I was man. Daniel Lyons was good.
Yeah, Buddy kind of tough. I like him.
That's what I'm saying. Like Daryl, he's not doing a bad job. But you, as a nose guard and somebody who played in the middle, you're always going to get, talked about if your defensive lines aren't eating. I had the pleasure of playing with B. Burns, Jermaine, Pop, Verse, all these defensive ends. And notice we ate as a defensive line because they won their one-on-ones. You had me and Fabo and the 2 D tackles taking up them 2-3 people. Your ends have to win their one-on-ones. You have to. It's no other, because we know Daryl is something from the moon. He's an alien. He's gonna command a double, triple team anyway. But what are your other defensive linemen doing? That's the question.
Watching.
That needs to be answered.
They watching Daryl.
DN snaps. Daryl had the most. Daniel had the most. Dante McCray. I was expecting a lot out of him this game, but
who the dude from Tennessee? That's Dante McCray.
No, that's Jason Jenkins. He hasn't done nothing for us so far. Desir brothers both had 34. That's pretty good. James Williams had 13 snaps. Number 10, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, his snap count went all the way down.
Yeah, James.
Kevin Wynn. Shout out to Kevin Wynn, had 11 snaps. Yeah, I know he's going to keep building on those. Yeah, we need more Mari Williams. Might as well throw Jaden out there. Let him get some love. He got it. Desir brothers, but yeah, man. Daryl was doing his job. That's what I'm saying. Daryl does his job, but it doesn't look good on Daryl like with me. It didn't look good on me if none of my D linemen are getting sacks and you see Big Coop getting double teamed at the line. That ain't doing nobody no good. But if you see Big Coop getting double teamed, then you see Verse pancake the tackle and get a sack, you like, yeah, that's amazing. So that's what we need now. And any last things y'all want to say about this defense before we move on?
4-2-5.
Look, oh yeah.
You know a lot of the reason why you were able to do that. 4-2-5.
We need 4 pass rushes. 4-2 every down.
4-2.
Don't even. That's what I want to say. It don't even matter what the front is. You got to have some DNs who's willing to go. Go, man. You got to go.
They need to go and send Buddy back to Wisconsin. I'll let these freshmen have it the rest of the season. Hey, man, you're a vet and you're not producing. Now, either you can sit at the bottom of the depth chart or you can go back to Wisconsin. But hey, until I see vast improvement, steady improvement, don't you ever think about playing a down again at this university. No, I'm not gonna tell Buddy straight up. Coach, hey, if you don't get your guy, teach him some new pass rush moves. Good gracious. Man, Odell put you on that low boy.
Man, that's what matter of fact. Put him on a low boy. Put him on a low boy the whole week. Whole week. And push it. Just let him push it and just walk away.
As soon as we got done with insanity, them boys on the low boy, I said, oh yeah.
That low boy make a man out of you. And I can tell they haven't hit that low boy in a while.
They ain't hit that low boy. No.
You can tell when we were hitting that low boy.
Feet non-stop driving.
That's a family. That's passed down
from generations.
Generations. I mean, you can think about the early 1980, 90 defensive tackle, defensive lineman. That low boy is in everybody's nightmare.
I'm
Ask
about to
any
say,
ask
what
any
was-
defensive lineman who played all the way till this year.
and I think
What are they
that's-
most scared of?
I think
Odell
that's
or the
same.
low boy?
They are there at the same. You can't. Hey, man, I bet that little boy been there since Timmy Jernigan and all
Lee
the.
Corso was the
Literally.
I don't know about Lee Carson.
Yanni, you're right with this one.
Quarterback and corner.
Yanni said we had one, just one,
One win.
and that's so true.
One win.
Defense end who can get to that consistently get to the quarterback.
Ooh.
I said if we have one.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro, am I not seeing the film? I'm watching different game film than y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Daryl, he's doing a good job, man. It's just he needs
Can't blame Daryl,
to
man.
get
That's
his D-line going.
His job is, that's why people don't give like offensive and defensive linemen enough credit. Defensive linemen' jobs are to eat those double teams so that your linebackers, your DNs, everybody can look good. You feel me? So
Thank you, Christian. Thank you.
honest, like to be honest with you, you can't be mad with what his name? Darrell, not Darrell.
Daryl.
Darrell, same thing. Darrell, same thing.
Yeah.
But you can't get mad at him, man. He's doing his job. Like, hey. If I tell him the film, I ain't saying nothing to there. I ain't saying nothing to him the whole film session. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Unless it's some small.
I'm like, Daryl, just get out real quick.
Hey,
let me cuss these boys out real quick.
Are you a little high right here? But for the rest of you, let's just go down the line. James Williams. Oh, I'll be on him for 20 minutes.
Bro, I'm telling you, Coach Odell needs to go back to when we were scared to go in the film room because Odell is breaking down you in your one play for 10, 20 minutes.
To a T.
Look at your feet. Why is your hand by your knee? Look at your first step. What are you looking at?
No. That's the problem. He ain't the D-line coach. They didn't make him the D-line coach.
Hey,
Man,
man.
we were scared to mess up because we knew how Coach Odell. Man, come on.
Yeah, you seen Odell walking with a purpose to that meat room. Somebody
Let Coach Odell come walking to you with a fast limp. Or you done. You're done.
And then he gonna grab you on your shoulders.
Because you know he already walked slow. So he's walking fast. Oh,
if you're real personal, he gonna
where?
like Coach, what's up, man?
And he's
man. Yeah, man. Daryl just I feel bad for Daryl because I know how it feels sometimes. I know it wasn't. I didn't feel like that a lot at Florida State, but I know how I feel.
This got to be matter when that
First Greyhound ticket back to Wisconsin.
They said, "What year is James Williams?" That's a great question.
This is last year.
This is his last year of college.
Nah. This is last year wearing that uniform.
Oh boy, I was gonna say if he's a senior, yeah, I'm done.
I would have made last Saturday his last time wearing that uniform.
Let me find out.
I'm making
he
a
is.
statement. Hold on, I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. I was just looking at it. What his name is? James Williams.
Oh, he's a junior.
Junior? It don't matter.
He's in City, Missouri. His season stats.
No. See, that's the problem already. Stop right there. He's from Missouri. If your offensive defensive line ain't from Georgia, Texas, well, the Southeast, Wisconsin, Nebraska, and or a Samoan or European.
If he ain't from Indiana, like how Phil
Europeans, they rugby fun. I would take if
they think football's soft.
Man. All right,
but anything last you want to say about this defense before we move on?
425.
Once again, for the first time in the Coop Podcast history, no defensive MVP. None. We have no MVP on no sides. No, I couldn't get nobody an MVP.
Man,
Hopefully it changes.
Give me Nicholson, man. Give me Nicholson.
Yeah. If we won, I'll give it to Nicholson.
I'm gonna give it to him, man. Somebody got to take the cake, man. Somebody look good over there. Give me Nicholson and Darryl.
And whoever, you know what? Somebody said something about James Williams when he first moved in. Yanni said, moving forward, 99% of nicknames on the team are stripped because we have somebody on our defensive line whose nickname is Sack Man. Please tell me who, Yanni, tell me whose nickname is Sack Man. Please, because I don't know who it is. It could be anybody.
At this point, how we playing, I'm calling everybody by their number. you gotta earn your name back over here.
No, before we move on, I need to know who nickname is the Sack Man. And if you say number 10, I might lose my mind. Offensive MVP is the long snapper.
No, really. Somebody, bro.
That boy said the law. Bro, he said number 10 said his nickname is the Sack Man. All right, I'm moving on, man. I'm done. What surprised you in this game, everybody?
What's going on in college football?
No, we not done with the game. I want to know what surprised y'all in this game. To me, lack of intensity and urgency. Like, come on. This is Miami versus Florida State. And it looked like Miami wanted it more the whole game until the fourth quarter when they probably gave up. Trenches failed us. Their offensive line controlled it. And their defensive line lived in our backfield. So their trenches just elevated. Lack of adjustments defensively. Miami kept attacking the middle of the field, using motion to create mismatches, and we didn't switch up quick enough. Turnovers and missed opportunities. Turnovers look casual for us. We can't drop interceptions in games like this. Miami was out executing us in areas that we're good in, blocking, running, etc. It just looked like they were the sharper team. They looked like they were more prepared, better coached. Lastly, man, what surprised me, this was not the FSU standard, man. Not at all. Not at all.
Potato sack, man.
Huh?
The potato sack.
Wait, what'd you say that one more time?
I was laughing at Rhino's comment.
Oh, what'd he say? Potato sack. That's crazy, man. Everything was disappointing. Even special teams was bad. Too many short runs running around tally 10s. Yeah, this is crazy, man. But yeah, what y'all think about this, man? I was more, if out of all of these surprising, I would say that Miami out executing us, man. That was pretty crazy. I never expected Miami to come in looking like more sharper than Florida State.
At all. I think we should have, like you say, I don't think we came ready to play this game right here.
At all.
We're doing too much talking off the field when it comes down to what we do on the field. We need to see more action and less talking.
I did my thing too, man. Unless you won that garnet and gold for 3 years plus, I don't want nobody else talking to the media, especially about the rivalry game. Yeah, how do you feel about He don't know. He ain't played here.
Now, I'm still on Earl Little saying this is going to be a bloodbath.
He's been here for 2-3 years. Ask him how he feel about it. Who else been here 2-3 years?
Daniel Lyons.
Man, come on, man. This is his first time. Where Earl Little came from?
Bama.
Man, they ain't never experienced nothing like this. I don't care about Alabama, Auburn. It ain't Florida State, Miami. So it's gonna be a bloodbath. Shut up. You don't know. You ain't, man. You know what, bro? I don't think because throughout my whole recruitment process, you know, while I was getting recruited, I haven't seen nothing. Every time I went to Florida State, it was always Miami games, Clemson, Florida. Those are the games that was always highlighted. I didn't know nothing about the Pitt, Louisville. There was like Miami, Clemson, and Florida. Those are the teams that got to get it no matter what. Do you think the bye week gave Miami an advantage? Yeah. Yes.
I think, yeah, it definitely did. And then they got a bye week after this week, too. That's pretty. Whoever designed that schedule,
that. Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Any team that's coming.
Oh my goodness! Somebody read Christian. Do you see Wilmer's comment?
It's bad that California kids seem to understand better the importance of this game than the homegrown Florida and South Georgia.
You telling me Carson Beck understood this man?
Like, come on, man. His rivalry was Georgia Tech.
Come on, man. He was having trouble with Georgia Tech before Brent got there. But yeah, I mean, we just letting the steam off, y'all. We're almost done, man. We're almost done with this game. Did y'all see any improvements? Anything you liked from this game? The only thing I liked, fourth quarter fight. The only thing I liked about that is because last year, I mean, a fourth quarter fight was non-existent. You might as well cut the game off after halftime last year.
Yeah, for real.
So it was good to see some type of, fight and mental toughness in this year's team. I felt like I'm kind of iffy about that, man. I felt like Tommy was poised at times, but I mean, fourth quarter Tommy was real poised. Let's put it like that. Fourth quarter Tommy did good. I like some of our defensive stands. We had some stops in the red zone, forced Miami into field goals instead of touchdowns on most of those trips, and we had some improvements in our offensive adjustments, adding our tight end in the offense more. And who actually said that? One of y'all said that. D-Lo, we added our tight end in the offense more in the fourth quarter. And guess when we started scoring them points?
Too late. We need to.
Too late. Too late.
Get the tight ends more involved.
Hey, Coop, you know it's crazy. Biscuit been there and Biscuit don't get no playing time.
Man, Biscuit wasted his time, man.
But that's the thing. Biscuit was a key factor for our offense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when he came in, I was expecting them to use him right. Man, they still using him.
I don't even think we've been 12 personnel yet on offense.
I don't even think I've seen two tight ends on the field at the same time yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's trips, it's doubles, it's like I saw trips. Like before I cut the game off, I saw trips in any formation. That whole while I was watching, I said, "All right, bro, come on, man."
Yeah,
like.
And shout out to Yanni. I did like how Shamar played. The only thing I didn't like is when we was down like 2 possessions. He made a tackle when Miami made a first down. He started celebrating. I almost threw a chair at the TV. Why are you celebrating? Yeah, you got the tackle, but the man got the first down too. But
who was that?
Shamar. He's our DB, but he's going to be good. He's a young bull. He'll be all right. He's just suspended. I like the way Chief Osceola planted the spear. After that, nothing. That's crazy.
No, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, 10 definitely distracted by what he see on campus. He lost it. He
lost it. I think he had white trash, weird stage, and all types of stuff.
Yeah, he's not used to that.
They have a party every night. It's just whatever you like now. It's whatever you like. They're there.
But yeah, y'all, it was good to see McCoy stepping up now, with Tommy needing to find a little second receiver. I thought Squirrel was going to end up being that guy, but man, Squirrel got rocked. I'm surprised that wasn't a targeting, by the way, too.
Man, I think Buddy's still recovering from that Virginia storm. It ain't funny, but man, you gotta be better, man.
But I only put learning because I said this loss happened now. I'd rather this loss happen now than in week 8, 10.
We didn't lose at all.
And they called me. I'm down there.
Right.
I'll be a smooth little GA. No, coach, no. This is it. I'm telling
Get him off the field, coach.
My friends order a bid as soon as I get down. Hey, Coach White, can I talk to you for a second?
Where you
fine, man.
But guys, moving forward, I put on some things that boy said 50 Shades of White at Nebraska. That's crazy.
No telling what he's saying in Florida.
But moving forward, I think DeLoach said this already. Reestablish the identity, playing fast and physical, doing what Norvell is. What we know Norvell is teaching and preaching. We should know this by now. But cleaning up communication. You can tell there was missed assignments, blown protections, and late checks. So, yeah, that could be cleaned up. Starting fast. You can't spend the first half or 3 quarters trying to figure out what you want to do and who you want to be.
And you can't spend the first drive trying to run end arounds and all this. You pull that out second, third, maybe fourth quarter. Now they don't seeing it. Okay, now they flowing that way. You like, come on, man. It's like trying to run play action, and if you ain't established the run.
At least disguise it a different way, like,
you know what I'm saying. Or if you want to get the dude the ball, just put him in the backfield and toss, sweep,
Literally.
dive, duo, power, counter, something.
Like, we losing yards. Go get yards.
He's running 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage to catch a pinch on the end around. Man,
that boy tired by the time you get to the line of scrimmage. But
that one play, I said, "Oh yeah, we're done."
My next one is win your one-on-ones in the trenches. I talked about this earlier. 3-3-5, 4-2-5, 3-4, 4-3, 52 defense, 53 defense. It doesn't matter if your D-line can't collapse a pocket and create chaos.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I think that one-on-one could be going to every level of the defense because our receivers, our DBs need to win their one-on-ones. Our linebackers need to win their one-on-ones.
Jeremiah, Earl, Edwin.
We need to win the one-on-one.
And Elijah, he playing some good ball, but we needed more. But we got to keep building. Finish plays. Make the tackle. Look, man, I'm tired of seeing DBs not wrapping up, man. I'm tired of seeing it. Who are you? You're not Derwin James. You're not bench pressing 405 for reps. They over here throwing their shoulder like they're benching 500 pounds and like they're going to do a flip.
Bro, Miami first drive, I think the first play, they threw a screen. Buddy who flew down. Side step. What
happened to D-Lo? What we had to do in pursuit drill? When you get to that cone, break it down. Break it down.
Slide out. Everybody
slow
know
down.
that.
You feel me?
Hey.
Use the sideline as your friend.
Use it all. But
that's what I said. We pursued though. Everybody had 11 hats to the ball every play. I don't know if I'm seeing the same 11 hats to the ball every play now.
11:30.
Finish with 7 points in the red zone, man. We got to finish drives. Can't be finishing with 3 points. No, we need 7. The last one channel this loss into hunger, man. If the Virginia loss wasn't enough, here you go. Because after we lost to Virginia, that would have gave me enough to win the rest of the season. Just lost to some Virginia Cavaliers. But like I said, if that loss wasn't feeling enough, this loss should be everything that you need. Pitt is one of the most blitz heavy. Oh my Lord! Oh, yeah, we're gonna get into that on Thursday. But yeah, man, we need to get this cleaned up quickly.
Today, we don't need no off days this week.
Oh.
Sidestep and cooked by Baby. Yeah, they called him Baby G. See, that's crazy. You got people getting nicknames off of us, man. I can't take it. That's number 10's nickname.
On our team?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm finna have some choice words for you, boy. Oh Jesus.
Oh man. But Yeah, man. I feel like that's the best way we can move forward from this game. I mean, I'm sick and I'm sick. But last thing we're gonna talk about the press conferences, man. Castellanos took accountability for the loss. He said that no team has actually beat us yet. We've been beating ourselves.
Yeah, we definitely beating ourselves.
Malzahn said, we're still growing as an offense, but the self-inflicted mistakes must stop. He praised Tommy's resilience and leadership. Man, Tony White went off. He said that some guys need to step they butt up. It takes all of us to be successful. So you can tell Tony White is, he's frustrated for sure. But
we got to get them boys gain reps. Make sure you got to be able to use everybody to their strengths and weaknesses and know what you got as a defensive coordinator. That's your job, to put them boys in the best position. And right now,
going forward on 4th and 8, that's what Ronald said. I don't, Norvell go off analytics. So whatever,
that book, whatever the book.
Hey, if it's green, he gonna go for it. If it's red, no, buddy.
And then it's true. Well, I don't know what I don't know what the 4th and 8 was, but if you're at the 40, if you're between the 40 on your side and the 50, you got to take it. You got to try that, because me personally, I know he got faith in his defense, but at the same time, I need to find out what the score was on that 4th and 8. Well, the ball placement has a lot to do with your decision making too. So, we on their 48-yard line. Told you, hey man, defense step up.
I think that's when they came in. I think after we didn't kick the field goal, that's when the boy hit the flea flicker. Right there on the 50-yard, 48-yard line. That's when the trick plays come. You got to be ready for that. We gave it up.
Man, for real.
Norvell was disappointed by the loss at home. He pointed out ball security and turnovers. And he said the defense focused on stopping UM's run, which we did. Injury updates. He didn't have no concrete results from Michael Pettis and Ashton Barker yet, but this just came in a couple hours ago. Our receiver, BJ Gibson, quits football to fully pursue baseball. Our DB, Jones, is out for the season getting surgery.
That Q Jones? Q? 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16. Yeah, he's number 16. He's not 16 years old, but.
Oh, no, I thought you said 6'10". I'm about to say, well, he out here playing DB. He need to be playing power forward.
But after this week, we got a new. I don't know if y'all knew, but there's no sides in the ACC no more. The top 2 teams go to the championship game. If the ACC championship was today, it'll be Miami and Virginia. But these are the standings in order of the ACC. FSU went all the way down to number 8 in the ACC. Boston College dead last. Yeah, man. Miami, Virginia, Georgia Tech, and Duke and Louisville leading the way. As y'all know, Virginia beat Louisville in overtime. That's what eventually gave them that little boost that they needed. But yeah, we're gonna have to win out, y'all boys, if we want to.
We have a chance.
Got to.
You got to win out. There's literally no other option. If you want
to pray some people take some L's along the way.
Literally. But we're going to go into the week 6 of college football recap. We got some news, big games, upsets. There was some crazy upsets that y'all know we finna talk about that I did not see coming. Nobody saw coming. I don't even think Christian and DeLoach even called this one. But we're going to go to through the news. We got a new FCS record set. Western Carolina quarterback Taryn Dickens sets new record in FCS with 46 consecutive pass completions.
Dyson.
That's impressive, but they say he only threw for 200 yards. That's pretty crazy.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I guess 46 to 46, though.
Efficient.
That's real.
Maybe the run game was taking off, too. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that's real.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if he went 46 for 46 for 120 yards. Hey, you're precise. You know how to get the ball in there at the right time. You know how to read the zones, find the soft coverages, lead your man when he's man coverage. I like it. I don't care if he was JUCO. I like it.
OG Wilmer, shout out to OG Wilmer. He said Pitt got a great quarterback, that a freshman. I was going to add that on Thursday's episode, but yeah, man, Pitt made a change at quarterback, and that new quarterback put up 48 points. So yeah, freshman. I bet a freshman better not have another good game against us. I can't stand freshmen having good games against us. It's already bad enough we had 3 or 2 from Miami that had a day. Memphis Tigers are our first bowl eligible team this season. They're the first one to get to 6 wins. They beat Tulsa this weekend 45-7. So yeah, man. Memphis is
undefeated, boy. You gotta be.
Memphis undefeated 6-0. Yeah.
We should have hired they. You
could have got they DN.
We got. I don't know if y'all seen the North Carolina Clemson game, but North Carolina is losing hope. During the second quarter of their matchup against Clemson, most of their fans left the stadium during the second quarter after Clemson was leading 34-3. That's embarrassing.
I want to win.
I said I wouldn't win.
You already know your team is basically in a rebuild, right? You got 70 transfers.
Yeah.
You got a coach who just got in. Even though he's the great Bill Belichick, come on.
You expect him to be better than this, though, at least. Come on, now. After what he done did in the NFL,
Man, come on, man. Those grown men who knew their roles. You got 70 transfers looking for an NIL deal in a single-digit jersey number.
Yeah.
And oh no, I want that F7. Oh man, get this shut. This scut. Get out of my face.
Feel that.
Like, come on. Hey, I get the wrist tape with some armbands. No. You can go grab the water for the stars.
I thought this was going to be an upset, but Bama beat Vanderbilt. I guess Bama found their identity now. Alabama controlled the line of scrimmage with 240 rushing yards. Ty Simpson threw for 2 touchdowns, while Bama's defense forced 2 turnovers. The running back, Jam Miller, is finally back after missing the first, 4 games. He ran for 136 yards and 1 touchdown. Vanderbilt had a late score but couldn't, mount a comeback. Alabama converted on all 4 of their red zone trips. Limited Vandy to 9 rushing yards in the second half. So, yeah, Ty Simpson continues to be one of the top SEC quarterbacks in the last 3 games, completing over 75% of his passes. So, yeah, I was surprised by this one. Even Ryan Williams got on the board, got him a touchdown. Everybody's starting to show face in Bama. So, I guess they waited till after they played Florida State. But
they just now recovering.
Literally. Yeah, they just not shaking back.
Yeah, they just fully.
Ryan Williams said, great first game of the season. What's it all, man? We in week 5, week 6. Sure. But moving on, Texas Tech hands Houston their first loss of the season, 35-11. There was 2 undefeated teams going at it, but I didn't expect it. Huh?
I think Texas Tech making some noise.
No, yeah, this is the first time Texas Tech won their first 5 games since 2013. They won their first 5 games by at least 24 points, outscoring their opponents 243-56. Good gracious. Houston quarterback. Yeah, Texas Tech been on one, man. I can't lie.
Can you read that one more time for the people in the back, please?
Texas Tech won their first 5 games by at least 24 points, outscoring their opponents 243-56. Houston's quarterback left with an injury in the first half after throwing for 71 yards and 1 interception, so he probably left with embarrassment. Texas Tech receiver had a season high, 114 yards on 7 receptions. I think Texas Tech probably going to be a top 5 team, but we're going to go into the top 25 and see what's going on because there is a lot of shaking in the top 25. Moving on. Number 6, Texas A&M beats Mississippi State 31-9. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. I almost called the upset for this, but, I mean, Texas A&M doing their thing. This is their first time.
I think one of y'all did, bro.
Y'all
started talking about them cowbells, man.
No, I said they ain't got the cowbells. That's what I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't dumb.
No,
No, I said that Mississippi State wasn't a pushover team. That was for sure. But
we don't say that, buddy.
yeah, Texas A&M is 5-0 for the first time since 2016. Texas A&M had big penalty issues coming into this game, but they cleaned it up and won. Mississippi State now lost their 14th straight SEC game, dating all the way back to 2023.
And their head coach still got his job.
Sadly. Texas A&M receiver transfer Mario Craver, who transferred from Mississippi State, just went berserk on his old team. Heisman candidate, quarterback, Texas A&M quarterback, threw for 2 touchdowns. So
you know it's a crazy stat for Florida State. You know we like 1-9 our last ACC games versus our ACC opponents.
I just got back mad.
Did you not see the season last year?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
like
true.
We like 1-9 in our last.
I said, did you not see last year?
No, it don't supposed to be 1-9. We weren't supposed to lose these 2 games, bro.
Literally.
It was
number 20, Michigan beats Wisconsin 24-10. I thought I called this upset, but it's all good.
True.
Wisconsin had the best run defense in college football entering this game, only allowing 50 yards a game, but Michigan had 117 rushing yards. Michigan's receiver had the best game of his season so far, having 6 catches for 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Wisconsin scored on their first drive that took 8 minutes and never scored again.
Damn.
So that was pretty.
This
is the one I did call, but it did not happen. Notre Dame beat Boise State 28-7. This is so funny, Christian, because in the post-game interview, a bunch of Notre Dame players said, we finally found our identity. I said, why does it always happen like this?
It happens every year. You lose to somebody you're supposed to lose to. And then, now the fighting Irish is back. Man, come on.
Now, can y'all look at Boise State's quarterback stats and tell me is that horrible? 22 for 37, 215 yards, and 4 interceptions, no touchdowns.
He lost the game by himself.
Got the 3.
He lost the game by himself with a quarterback.
Notre Dame.
He wouldn't have got the 3 interceptions. By the second one, have the seat. You're done. You're shut down for the day. Grab the clipboard, take off your shoulder pads. You're done.
Notre Dame was successful at slowing down Boise State's high-powered offense, but Boise State hurt themselves with 13 penalties for over 110 yards. This is the first game. Well, but yeah.
You do realize Jets are gone, right?
Yeah.
High-powered. What?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, come on, man.
I just went ahead and put some of the other scores in there. I got Ohio State won. Minnesota blew them boys out. Oklahoma beat Kent State 44-0. UGA beat Kentucky. Illinois beat Purdue. Baylor beat Kent State. Kansas State. Navy beat Air Force. Washington. Right, watch out. Washington beats.
Purdue.
Because my brother played at Indiana, and Purdue was their rival, and that's what they call them, Purdue.
Okay.
So, Washington beats Maryland, gives them their first loss of the season. I think I called that upset. Maryland, that was a fluke, man. I knew they weren't going to be undefeated for long. And TCU beat Colorado, and Deion Sanders said after the game, man, he was out there coaching with one shoe on.
Yeah,
he said his leg was hurt.
Man.
Yeah,
man. Praying for him, though, man.
We had 3 upsets go down, man, which was kind of crazy. We're going to go with the craziest one first. UCLA.
You think this is the craziest one?
Or actually, all of them are crazy. But if I had to rank them, this one has to be crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. To me, I'm kind of not surprised by this. Penn State, they're not on that no more.
But we're talking about UCLA. Let's talk about this is the first winless team to beat a top 10 team since 1975.
Dang.
Nico was responsible for 5 touchdowns. This is the quarterback I thought he sucked, and he has no longer good. He ran for 3 touchdowns and passed for 2. UCLA, known for having the worst offense, had 446 total yards, 280 rush yards, and went 11-16 on third down. Penn State losing 2 straight, they should not be ranked. When we pull up this top 25 and Penn State is ranked, done with it. But Penn State gets another chance. They play Ohio State November 1st. So that's the next time they get to redeem themselves. So y'all wasn't surprised by this? I thought UCLA sucked.
I was definitely surprised by it.
I'm surprised at the same time. It's like, Penn State, they kind of like Notre Dame. They lose, they don't put to be losing.
Penn State had a streak of 34 straight wins against unranked teams. That has now been snapped. I forgot to add that.
Our streaks were meant to be broken.
Next upset, I'm pretty sure y'all were surprised by. Florida beat Texas. And I know y'all actually said this when we talked about this. Either Lagway is going to win the game or he's going to be a reason they lose the game. Lagway almost had a perfect game. 21 for 28, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Hey, Chris, we called this one, ain't it?
We called this.
Well, I did.
No, because we said, like, bro, like,
you look at the schedule.
Florida defense ain't bad. It just Lagway turning the ball over. Like, they was in the game against LSU, bro. They could have won that game easily.
Can I ask y'all something? Do y'all think this win saves Billy Napier's job? He needs to do more.
Yeah.
You got to do a little
It obviously ain't his fault. They got some, at least, you know what I'm saying? They ain't, well, I ain't going to say because Texas ain't nothing.
I think it's Lagway.
They said Manning was sacked 6 times with no blitz. They said Texas was just inconsistent.
Oh, yeah,
but Arch Manning still put up 2 touchdowns.
I'm so done with Buddy, man. I don't want to see that man name in no tabloid.
Ain't no
on no NIL deal.
They had him on commercials.
They
showed his commercial during the game. I said, man,
no.
Talking about the glasses, man, you need them.
I don't know if y'all saw what I texted y'all that night. I said, bro, if I'm Peyton and Eli, I'm forcing him to change his last name. Your name will be Archibald. Archibald. That would be your name. Or something. You can't be
UCLA lost to New Mexico. So yeah, that makes that upset even more crazy. But yeah, this one actually surprised me. I told you I don't even like Florida, so I'm actually surprised they even won. I wasn't sold on Lagway, but I guess Lagway, when he wants to be good, he's good.
What his name? Steve Sarkisian.
He said, "Oh, did y'all see what Steve Sarkisian said? He said that y'all want to talk stuff about us, but ask all the other teams to go play at Ohio State and at Florida and see how they do." That's what he said, literally.
Your quarterback sucked in Ohio State. Quarterback sucked against Florida. You sucked against Ohio State. You sucked against Florida. Everybody ate y'all, fam.
That's real.
I mean, come on, bro. And the first game of the season, yeah, it's okay to. I mean, most of those games are going to be close when you got 2 top teams. Everybody just now. I mean, yeah, you've been in fall camp, but you know what I'm saying. You're trying to get your groove back. You're trying to get back to gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So yes, some things are going to start off slow. I bet if y'all go over there and play Ohio State again, I bet they blur you by 3 touchdowns. Better check.
Another thing, I wasn't surprised by this. I called this one. I wasn't sold on this Rocco Beck kid, but he ended up having a good game. But Cincinnati led 31-7 at the end of the first half. Iowa State was the least penalized team in college football, but they had 5 penalties for 35 yards in the first half, which one was offsides, which led to a 30-yard touchdown run. Iowa State had 16 players out for this game. Cincinnati's hoping to be ranked after this win and winning 4 or 5 straight after losing to Nebraska in the season opener. But we got a new Heisman watch coming out. We got Oregon quarterback first.
Bro, no way. How was this dude, Ty Simpson, 3rd?
Yeah, they got him 3rd, man. They got him 3rd. We're going to go. Matter of fact, this is a great time to put up the top 25, man, because I'm itching to see this. This is our top 25.
They got Ty Simpson. Never mind.
I'm surprised to see. Well, never mind. Carson Beck been doing his thing lately, but Florida State is now ranked 25 in this new ranking. Texas A&M is now in the top 5. Miami's number 2 now, which is sad. Texas and Penn State are dropped out of the top 25 for the first time since 2022. They were preseason ranked 1 and 2. So that tells you much about Texas and Penn State. Texas A&M entered the top 5. Bama moved up 2 spots. Texas Tech climbed to number 9. Missouri's now in the top 15. But they play Alabama next, though. Memphis enters. South Florida's back. And Cincinnati's at 25 now. And there's 9 SEC teams.
Virginia ranked 19.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely, even though they lost to Bama, you got Bama at 8. I'll put Vandy over Virginia, BYU, and Illinois. Maybe Notre Dame. I like
Definitely Michigan. I think
definitely Michigan. Yes, Missouri. I gotta check out Missouri. I haven't been checking them out. They're number 14. I gotta tap in on them.
Yeah, I haven't seen not one game.
Yeah, I gotta check them out. Dilly, number 21, baby.
The South Florida Bulls, man.
That's crazy. They back in and they ranked over us. I don't like that, but
I don't like that either. But I mean, hey, you put on for the state of Florida, dog.
I guess. But we got our top and worst performance of week 6. We got UCLA quarterback doing his thing. He's a winner to me. DJ Lagway did his thing. Cincinnati running back. He ran for 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards, and they're upset. Notre Dame defense, shutting down. Boise State offense having 4 interceptions. The worst performances go to Penn State's defense, allowing UCLA to score 42 points. Arch Manning, multiple interceptions and inconsistent play. And North Carolina, blew out by a below, under average Clemson team this year. But all of North Carolina's opponents outscored them 120 to 33. So somebody said, who did Notre Dame beat to get this? Notre Dame.
Independent conference, man. They don't play nobody.
Yeah, we got to pull it up real quick before I go. We got to pull that up. Notre Dame.
They said, how is our ops ranked number 8? I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty. Alabama. They've been doing good ever since we whooped up on them. I guess they've been doing all right.
No, Notre Dame should not be this high. Notre Dame has beaten Purdue, Arkansas, and Boise State.
Oh no.
They lost to Miami by 3. They lost to A&M by 1. So I guess they kind of count that against them since both of them in the top 10. But even still, though, you beat Purdue, Arkansas, and Boise State. Ashton Gentilis, Boise State. Arkansas, they got rid of their whole staff. So, and Purdue. So,
Purdue, man.
So, I don't get it.
We're going to move into the hot topic, man. I don't know if LeBron James is retiring, but he did announce a second decision going live October 7th, man. I think that's the end of the week. Wait, is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
Dang. Is LeBron James retiring, y'all? I hope not, but I can understand if he does.
He's definitely.
I want to ask y'all something, actually. But Chris, especially you, Chris, before you leave. What is your positional ick or your pet peeve when it comes to your position? Like, what is something that aches you about offensive lineman Christian? What's something that aches you about linebackers DeLoach? And I'm gonna tell y'all what aches me about freaking defensive line.
Physicality. You can't be in the trenches if you're not physical. Smart and physical. Now, I know you guys already heard the term or heard the phrase, the offensive lineman. The offensive line is the smartest position on the field.
Literally.
So, you got to have not even just being smart, just IQ in general. IQ that can help make your play easier. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't like when offensive linemen don't use their IQ, don't use technique that they've been taught, and not being physical. And those are the main three things you need to succeed. And not running your feet on contact. Man, it's like, how do you expect to roll somebody off the ball if you come out of your stands and y'all stalemate? I hate when they play too high. I hate when linemen don't use their hand. Oh, bro, come on, man. So you asking me as a coach or as a player?
I mean, both. I mean, when you look at an offensive lineman, what just icks you? Like, God, why are you doing that?
First of all, the drill. If you got to have a little swag. We already got no eye on us, man. So I mean, I feel like if you're an offensive lineman without no drip, you already lost. It's me, Put a little sleeve on some. Get the wrist tape. Some. The leg sleeve. The ski mask. Get some. Man,
Understood.
look like a warrior when you're out there. Don't come out there with no plain Jane baggy jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like, add some swag. You don't want to look dirty. No drip. And you giving up 3 sacks a game? Oh yeah, you're done. You're cooked.
That's real. D-Lo, what's your ick of linebacker?
You got the slides, fellas.
Here,
Y'all be blessed. Love. Check y'all Thursday, man.
So, D-Lo, what's your ick on these linebackers?
It's just not being confident in who you are. I think that's really one of the main things, because at that position, you basically the quarterback of the defense. You got to be confident in who you are to get everybody set up, and also knowing your jobs and checks that come with it. So I think that'd be it for me, and then that'll probably be, if you're not confident, like that'll tell me everything I need to know through how you play or how you present yourself or how you talk. Or if you ain't confident in that, then I can already tell. And I hate it. I think another ick is, never mind. Never mind. I don't like athletic types. I ain't gonna lie. I like
you don't like what?
I say I don't like the non-athletic type. I like people to be versatile when it comes to the second level. Like, don't just limit yourself to just being one-dimensional.
Man, you got to be able to stop the run and drop in coverage, huh?
And blitz, correct.
Put it down, man. My personal icks, man. I hate defensive linemen who play hero ball. I hate it. This goes into not staying in your gap, going wherever you want. D-Lo, I know you hate it too. When you got a D lineman supposed to stay in the B gap, D lineman in the other A gap now. No, I hate that hero ball. Destroying the integrity of the defense. Maybe D-Lo, that's his gap. Now you got 2 people, 1 gap, touchdown. I hate that. Pet peeve. My second pet peeve. I hate defensive linemen who don't help on stunts. If we're running a text X not ton, man, do your part. If you're not the one, if you're the one that got to set it up and hit the tackle and ricochet, man, you got to go all out. Give me everything you got. Because if you don't go fast enough, they're gonna block both of us. I can't stand it. If we're running a game together, use all your effort, please. So, yeah. And my last one, a defensive lineman who's always on the ground. I can't stand a defensive lineman who's always on the ground. Why are you on the ground?
Get up.
I remember when Jimbo Fisher offered me, he said, one of the most impressive things about me is that you rarely find me on the ground. Rarely. And I didn't notice it until Jimbo told me that. I was like, dang, I really don't touch the ground. So, yeah, always stay on your feet, man. We're going to talk about 3 things before we ended up. Actually, 4, because I want to. And Conrad Lacey was innocent this whole time, man. That's crazy, man. I think neighbors said that they'll blow your name up when you're in the wrong, but when everything's smooth and good, not everybody's showing love. But
I think people already knew that, though. Some people already knew that, but from the media standpoint, they definitely bashed them in the wrong way without knowing the whole thing.
That body cam footage was definitely, crucial. as it revealed that he was at least 100 yards away from the accident. Basically, he was far away from it, and showed the officer like setting them up, telling the person how to, I guess how to frame it or how to say it, I guess. But yeah, that's it's definitely sad. RIP Kyron Lacy, but yeah, man.
And I hate that it took so long for them to get like video evidence of what actually happened too. Like those cameras they got there are instant. Like those traffic cameras,
they're trying to hide it.
If they could flag you for a ticket, they could definitely figure out what happened in the video of a car accident, knowing this camera's right there.
Literally. We got Malik Neighbors going through it. They said not only is he out for a torn ACL, he also has a torn meniscus, torn labrum, and a turf toe.
Dang.
Good gracious, man.
A torn labrum, that's like this, ain't it?
Yeah, that's more important than the rotator cuff. I ain't gonna lie, man. He might be cooked.
He ain't coming back till next year.
Yeah, he could, man. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, he definitely not coming back this year. I don't know nobody who recovered from ACL that fast. And he got a torn meniscus, torn leg, and turf toe.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
They turf toe.
This is crazy too. Mac Jones woke up on Thursday Night Football to play the Rams, but as he was on his balcony and looking across the land, he saw a dead body in the hotel pool. That was crazy, man. That was crazy to see. I know that surprised him. But hey, I told you, man. I think they was out the country for this one. I tell y'all, man.
They played the Rams at they.
Oh, so they went out the country.
No, I don't think they was.
Oh, then that's even crazier.
The boys played in LA.
Hey,
that's how Everson was able to come to the game.
That's crazy. Dang, seeing a body, man. I see the dog. But Keenan Allen breaking Marvin Harrison's record. He's the fastest receiver to get 1,000 catches, which took him 159 games. Wow. It took Marvin Harrison of the Colts, the OG Marvin Harrison, 167 games. Let's see. Oh, Mark Sanchez stabbed and arrested. I want y'all to see what Mark Sanchez did to this truck driver, because he was charged with multiple misdemeanors. They say he just attacked this dude, man. Look at this. Oh, if you got kids around you, yeah, you might want to hide. But look what Mark Sanchez did to this boy.
Dang.
So yeah, they got him up out of there. They got him up out of there, man. Yeah, Mark Sanchez. I don't know. He must have been on something, because I didn't. Mark Sanchez doing this type of stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. But let's see. And then the last thing, we got the unimaginable Jets starting off 0-5. But Justin Fields told the press that after their loss against the Cowboys, he still believes that they can go to the playoffs, make a run. No team in NFL history has made the playoffs after starting 0-5. So, yeah, I mean, can the unimaginable happen?
He probably trying to make a different history.
Yeah, a different history, all right, for sure. But overall, I appreciate everybody. Actually, we appreciate everybody who tuned in to episode 12 in the Coop Podcast. Like I said, hopefully everybody let off some steam. We're all ready to, get ready for Pitt this weekend. I think they come to Doak, if I'm not mistaken. But, we're going to go more into that matchup on Thursday. As we know, throughout this episode, they got this, freshman quarterback that we got to prepare for, and, a very blitz-heavy defense. So we'll talk more about that on Thursday at 6 p.m., but we're going to also get ready for Week 7 of college football. But like I said, we're still on the way to 1,000 subs. We're now 20 subs away. Definitely appreciate all the new subscribers, and, of course, our OGs holding it down for us. Shout out to OG Grill Master, OG Wilmer, OG Will. OG Pete was in here. Jessica, shout out to Big Sis Jessica. Let's see. We got a lot of comments. Shout out to y'all, OG Rhinos. But like I said, we'll see y'all on Thursday. Definitely appreciate everybody for a great episode. And D-Lo, we up out of here, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate